Guys, I'm back. We are going to do the bags today for our ring bound booklet. We've got the chipboard covers and two, I'm going to call them dividers. These are really heavy duty, and then these are actually cardstock 5x7 blank cards that I glued together and then covered, and they turned out quite sturdy too, so I was pleased with that. Anyway, so and then we will go ahead and punch holes in these. I found my eyelets. I have enough black eyelets, so we'll be using black. I like to use the bronze, that's my favorite, but they're my favorite, so I only have 3. Okay, so I went ahead and used some masking paper to make envelopes. I used my envelope punch board. This one is a 4x6, and this one is 4.5. Well, it looks like it said 4. It's 4.25 by. Wait a minute. This one is. How about I measure? 4.25 by 6.25. For a 4x6 card. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5. So 4.75 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.75. So this one's larger. And then I have this one that I got from Shell Radcliffe. Thank you, Shell. That I've just trimmed the ends off, both ends, folded it in half, and we'll be using that for one of the pages as well. So the first page that Wendy does this a little bit different, but there again I'm just using what I have. She uses a tag to make a tuck spot and a spine, and so I have these cutoffs that we have from covering these, and so I wanted to use these for my spines. And what I thought was really fun was that she used this as the spine, but in the way that she glued it down, it left a tuck spot on this side. So I suppose I need to make them the same size. I can probably trim that off after, but we don't want to glue this down. We want to only glue the ends. I better trim it, otherwise I'm going to have glue everywhere. So looks like it's just about 1/4 inch longer than what I need. And there again, I just used a standard, not standard, but the envelope punch board for this, and there's a ton of videos on how to make those. I'm not going to do the envelope, but I just left it open on the side. Okay, your envelope normally would go like this. I've glued these three down and left this, and I did cut off the point and just fold that back, okay, for that one. So now we've got this. So what we want to do on this is we want to glue this so that it's about 1/2 inch. I'm going to line it up on my grid here. And I want to glue that so it's about 1/2 inch, like so. And I will glue around here, fold that over, and then that will also give us the tuck spot on the back. So let's do that. If I can remember what I just said. Yeah, glue down this side. I don't want to put glue on the actual spine, and I want to line that back up, and I want this about 1/2 inch over. Doesn't have to be perfect, but, and then I'm going to fold that over the top and slide that down a little bit. I got it too close. Oh well, we'll fix that with a piece of lace or something. If you get the glue on just right, you don't have any wiggle room. So, alright, so I've got my spine here, and the envelope only goes halfway, so I have plenty of room to punch my holes. And we can use this for a tag or whatever, and then on this side we have a little tuck spot. Okay? So, shouldn't have been so tricky. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit so it's the same. Okay, so that's one. And I'm going to do this the way Wendy did and just decorate at the end. This one is very much the same. It's just the smaller envelope, and this one won't have a tuck spot. So this one we're just going to fold this, and let's see which piece I want to. I think I'll line it up on the bottom and then trim off that top. So we want to do the same thing here. Now, I can't trim it off because I am just too glue messy. I don't know how people do that because I can't guesstimate where the glue's going to go. It'll drive me crazy. All right, so we are going to go all the way around this. Little wiggly. That's okay. Stick this in here about 1/2 inch. And I don't know if I mentioned that these strips are 2 by the length of the pages that we did earlier, so I just scored them in half down the middle. So there we've got that one, and that looks really cute. Okay, and that gives some support to the bag. All right, and then the last one, we're going to do the same thing, except this one is double. So this one will actually have 2 openings, and then we'll have probably some tucks or something inside. I don't remember exactly what Wendy did with that one. So let's measure this. I kind of like this bit up here, so I'm going to trim it off the bottom. Okay, save these pieces, don't know, might need them. Might want to hinge something. Okay, so there again, I'm going to go around the outside. Like that. Line this up. And tuck that in about 1/2 inch. And over. There we go. How easy is that? That is so fun. And this, I mean, when you see the end of this, this is fabulous. Once we punch the holes in here, this will not open all the way. So it'll be a little bit smaller. It'll open on that crease there. There we go. So that's cool. Okay, so let's punch our holes. I have an industrial hole punch somewhere. I used it for the little golden books at Christmas instead of going and getting them punched for $1 a piece. So I spent $18 and got a hole punch, and I don't know where it is. I've put it away somewhere, and it's got something in front of it, so I've looked around. I don't see it. I've got too many cubby holes that are stuffed. So anyway, we are going to just use this template, okay, and that'll make it easy. So I'm just going to mark these. I'm going to center these kind of the best I can. You don't have to, I think I'm going to use this little felt tip pen because it'll, sometimes the pencil, I can't see it when it's in that design. I don't know. I'm not worried about perfection. You could stagger these if you want even. So some are higher, some are lower. It's up to you. I'm just putting these little blue dots in there. And then we'll punch these let's see, about there. And once these are punched, these can be used as a template as well. I don't remember if this is the size. Yeah, this is the size of the cover. So, a little bit bigger than these inserts, but that's okay. And then we will be putting eyelets in all of them because we want them to slide freely on the 2-inch rings. Now I have ordered rings, but as you know, everything is on delay right now. I have an Amazon Prime account, and I'll tell you what, the things that are, you know, necessities that I don't want to go to Walmart for, you know, shampoo, conditioner, stuff like that, they have it here the next day. But I am still getting anything that I need craft-wise, and I don't order a ton of stuff, but I am still getting deliveries for that stuff. It just takes 3 or 4 days, and that's fine with me. That is completely okay. Because I'm trying to figure out which orientation. There are a lot of people needing, you know, my orders can wait. So I'm not ordering things if I don't need them, but all right, I think that goes that orientation. So sometimes it's a little tricky when these things are so grungy. And then I'm going to use my We Are Memory Keep. Oops, that one didn't go right. I'm going to use my We Are Memory Keepers punch because it goes through pretty much everything. And yeah. So it's a little tricky on this chipboard, but it can be done. Okay, so I'm going to speed this next part up, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, we're back. So I've got all the eyelets in here. I did make one mistake. And you probably caught it. I don't know how I did that. But like I said, there's grungy stuff in these. And if I am not looking straight through my glasses the right way, I miss it. So I actually punched a hole over here. So when we are decorating this page, we'll definitely add something there, and that will cover that up on both sides. No big deal. Actually, probably wouldn't even be noticeable, but I did fix it and put the eyelet where it belongs. So basically these dividers are going to divide up the section. There's 9 pages, 3 in each section, the bags, the envelopes, and the journals. And then there's a couple other mini journals that are tucked in here and there. So yeah, it's going to be real fun. And then of course this is the only one that's on the outside. So yeah, that's going to be a really, really cute little book. And then we'll decorate up the cover and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I hope you'll come back and see what's next. Thanks for watching. Bye now.